this month, we told you about a Brooklyn assisted living facility that suddenly announced it's closing. Patients were given just 90 days notice to leave. Now New York 1 has learned the facility has a long history of questionable practices, which a lawsuit claims to have led to several deaths. Our Janine Ramirez has more.
Looking out on Grand Army Plaza in Prospect Park, the Prospect Park Residence Assisted Living Facility is prime real estate. Owner Haysha Deitsch wants to turn it into condos, forcing about 100 elderly patients out. But New York 1 has learned he's facing legal action. Not for the evictions, but court papers filed Tuesday accuse him of being responsible for the wrongful deaths of 6 patients, including a prominent judge, John Phillips.
They mismanaged the judge's medical condition. They did not provide him, he was a diabetic, they didn't provide him with a diabetic menu. They didn't monitor his sugars properly.
These state health department documents from 2009 find the facility wasn't even licensed. This letter says in part, it appears that you are providing residential care and services to adults residing in your facility. A review of our records indicates that you do not have such certification.
We believed, and everyone else involved in the case believed, was a licensed assisted living facility. And it turns out that they weren't licensed at all.
These pictures taken inside 2 years ago are evidence in the case against Deitsch. The lawsuit alleges dementia patients were kept confined in a unit here. Signage at the elevator says, do not let residents on unless properly supervised.
These are people who need 24-hour care. There are people who are bedridden. They had bed sores.
Now this criminal complaint is being filed asking Brooklyn District Attorney Ken Thompson to investigate. The complaint also alleges medical records and incident reports are missing. Representatives for Deitsch wouldn't comment on this suit, but said a federal case against him was dismissed because it lacked merit. The facility finally got a license by the end of 2012, only to submit a closure plan with the health department.
Really ruthless. Now they're using the license to get people out of that building so they can convert it into condos within 90 days.
Despite protests, the closure plan is moving forward. In Brooklyn, Janine Ramirez, New York 1.